Hey, just got the boat doctor out here in the bay. We had a good little rain shower, got a little bit more coming. It should be clearing by the end of the day, midday probably. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit. But anyway, this F70 is a repower with a bait kit on it. Shifts fine, steers fine. I'll show you some tricks with the trim on the button right there, how to make it steer easy, where you take your hands off, it should go in a straight line. Good water flow. I tried the kicker as well just to make sure. That runs good. He already had his dock line set up. A good little boat. Really fuel efficient, these 70s are. And it's just the right amount of power. And I'll show you how to keep it on plane a little bit faster. Now, of course, the tide's going out right now. You can see we're moving because we don't have a lot of wind. So then what we're going to do here, just to show you that he knows, I'm going to trim his kicker down. Now, to fire these up, what you want to do when they're cold, make sure that safety liner's in. If not, it's going to go and it won't start. That means you don't have the safety liner. So you push it in, it should fire up. But you want to lift this red handle, give it about 7 full pumps, bring it back, lift this to where it stopped, then give it about right up to there, about maybe 3 inches up. Now, I've already fired it up, but you got to remember to push in on the key and turn it when it's cold. And then if you let it sit for about maybe 15 minutes after you run it, maybe 20, sometimes you may have to lift this lever up and then turn the key and fire it up. But right now, see, right there it's running. Then if you want to see if it's because it's so quiet, just lift that lever, then just put it in gear. And what you can do, I unhook the tie bar. See how that basically stayed straight? I can steer this even without that tie bar. See how I'm going now? So a little tidbit there. But there's really probably no reason to disconnect that tie bar. I don't imagine, because you're a remote motor anyway. Now, if that was a tiller, I would probably run it without the tie bar. You see, I'm doing just fine here. Open it up a little bit. It pushes about 5 to, let me see, 5 to 7. And I'm going against, so I'd say a good 5 miles an hour. Now see how it's trying to take me because of the current? That's where the tie bar would come in. See how I'm turning to the right now? Then I'm going to try straightening it up. Yeah, see how that kicked over? But then you bring that back until it straightens up again and give it some more gas. See how that motor straightened out if you cut back on the throttle? And let's steer it. A little bit more gas. Then you want this all the way down. Then cut that back there. See how it took off, then give it gas. See how it pulled me back when I reduced the throttle. There you go. So that's just all the trick on how to use your throttle. So then you bring that back. Trim that baby back up. Then trim it down a hair. Just turn this until she fires. Put it in gear. Now, when you're going like this, say you're just kind of trolling a little bit and getting away from the dock. Now, if you see, that doesn't steer too bad to the right. And it really doesn't steer too bad to the left, actually. Some boats are, so you just want to trim that up. So it's down now, so I'm going to give it some gas. See how we're popping up on the bow's lifting on this? So if you wanted to get this thing down fast, you just give it some gas like this and go right, left. See how fast this thing planes? And then you can just run it like this. Now, it's easy to go to the right, but not the left. So trim this up a little bit. Trim it up some more. So it's about equal left to right now, the way I got it trimmed. So now I should be able to take my hands off the wheel. Get a little bit more there. And it'll go in a straight line. Right there. So that's about 2 bars up. So torque us a little, trim it down to here, and it'll simmer it down. See, now it wants to go to the right, so I'm going to trim it up, and then it will stop. So that trim's important. And it gets up, I think, about 2.5 seconds. I'm going to trim it down. Beautiful little boat, good water flow. I'll spin that. Yep, I can see it coming out the back. Bring this thing down. Now this is seeing how many seconds to plane. So I hit it right here, 1001, 1002, 1000. So about 2.75 seconds to get it to plane. See how that wants to. Now I trim that to keep that steering from going to the right. There you go. Alright, this here, real spunky. Right here would be a good cruising speed. About 4,400. I've got it about maybe 3.5 bars up, which is just fine on the steering. Alright, the boat doctor out. 2017 160. It's a customer boat that he put the new 70 with the bait kit. Boat doctor out.